Good afternoon, everyone. As I welcome you for this presentation on business studies. It is mainly for grade 9, and this is section 4 in first unit, and then we will study about businesses which run and cater to the needs of the consumer. There are many types of businesses, but we are going to see only about two businesses now. It's their features and advantages and disadvantages. It is sole trader and partnership. The other businesses actually we have in this chapter are sole trader partnership, private limited company, public limited company, franchises, joint ventures. In private sector, there are two sectors of businesses, one is private sector and the other one is public sector. These businesses are divided into these two sectors. Private sector means the sector which is owned and run by private individuals. And these are the businesses which are run and owned by private individuals. There are sole trader, partnerships, private limited, public limited company, franchises, joint ventures. These are the 6 types of private sector businesses. And also, there is another sector called public sector, whose owner is the state, means the government. Government also runs businesses. One of the main businesses the government runs is public corporations. It is not public cooperation, it is public corporation, right? So, we are going to deal with these first two businesses in this class. Sole trader and partnerships. Features and their advantages and disadvantages. So, now, sole trader. Sole trader is a type of business which is run by private individuals. It is found in the private sector of the businesses in a country. Sole trader means single owner business. Sole means single. Owner means a trader. Single owner business is called a sole trader. Right? These are some of the features what a sole trader is about. A sole trader is someone who owns his or her own business. There is single owner who makes all the decisions and is responsible for the day-to-day running of the business. And the other point is, a sole trader can employ others to work within his business. But the owner is self-employed. No one employs him. He is a self-employed person, right? Example of a sole trader business is local independent shops. What we have in Galidu, we have many of the shops are retail shops, which they provide goods and services to the consumers. They are independent shops such as, and the plumber is one who works with the fitting of pipes and pumps for water connections mainly, and he also comes under a sole trader. Hairdresser, the one who cuts your hair. Hairdresser is also an example of a sole trader. So, any business activity, any business organization which is run by a single owner, you need to know that it is a sole trader business, right? And you will see the reasons why a sole trader business operates. Why people often choose to become sole traders. right? Because they want to choose this type of business because they want to be their own boss and make their own decisions. They won't be under anybody else. They are free to make decisions, free to run their own business. That is why they want to run as sole traders. They want to decide when and how many hours to work. If anybody is working for an office, they need to work for a certain period of time. But here, in this sole trader business, he has his own will how much time he wants to work in his business. That is the freedom he has. That is why people choose to become sole traders. And lastly, the reason is have a business that uses their skills and interests. Right? You need not be an educated person. Of course, if you know some education, it is okay. But everybody has skills in their lives. They are born with some skills. Right? So if a sole trader thinks that if I open my own business, I can use my own skills to run. I am not under anybody's authority. I am free to exercise my skills. These are the reasons why a sole trader businesses are run by people. Right? And then, what are the advantages of being a sole trader? What are the advantages? Easy to set up. Sole trader is very easy to set up. There are no much legal formalities. You need to just tell or inform in writing to the Ireland Council that you want to open a sole trader business. It is very easy to set up. No legal formalities. Right? There are no legal formalities or fees for a small amount of fees may be there, but it is not much. It is very easy to start a business with a little cash. Second advantage, the owner is her own boss and can make all the decisions. That is what we saw in the features, that the owner is free, can take his own decisions and how to run his own business, how he has his own plans to run. All that freedom is there. So that's another advantage of a sole trader. He is under nobody's authority. So third advantage is the owner keeps all the profits. He need not share his profits with anybody else. If there are other than sole trader businesses, the profits are shared. That way we will come later to see which businesses are supposed to share their profits. But here in the sole trader business, the owner enjoys all the profits. The fourthly, can be set up with little capital. That is what we saw here. Easy to form. The capital is also necessary. Without capital, no business is run. Right? You need to invest the capital into the business. So to run a sole trader business, which is a very small business, little capital is required to start a business. It is not a big thing. And then personal contact he will have with his customers and can encourage customer loyalty. That is another advantage of sole trader. We will see later the other businesses later. Right? Now there are also disadvantages to a sole trader. For every advantage there is a disadvantage. So what are the disadvantages? The owner may have limited funds and may find it very difficult to borrow money from banks. That is the first disadvantage. The owner has unlimited liability for the debts of the business. I will explain this term lately because it is very important for the GC questions. Right? They may ask you about limited liability and unlimited liability. I'll take separate time to explain this. Third one, the owner may have to work for long hours. The owner must be a jack of all trades. That is, he has to do everything by himself. Small businesses are often unable to benefit from bulk purchase discounts. So these are the disadvantages, and I will be posting you questions on the sole trader in a separate file, right? And you need to do them and send us back your answers so that we can correct and tell you back. Thank you.